Now, here's a predicament that got us all talking today. So we've got Sophie, 35. She's got a successful husband, dream job, 2 children, beautiful home, and she's having an affair with a work colleague. Ooh. Her mum, Sally, is aware of her daughter's infidelity and even helps her cover her tracks and babysits for the grandchildren while Sophie is out with her lover. So, Penny, would you help your child cheat?
Well, I would help my children in any form that they would like, to the point where, you know, they don't become children anymore, like this Sophie, who is an adult, and there's 2 young, vulnerable children involved in this little plot. We don't know what's behind the full story, why she feels the need to cheat and have an affair. So as a mother, I would be like, look, I'll help support you, but I need to know why you feel the need to or want to have an affair, and let's kind of work on how to get you out of the situation, because you're obviously unhappy. But from what I've read, the mum's quite excited about getting involved in this
Well, she didn't like the bloke.
She didn't like the bloke right from the beginning, so it's a bit dodgy ground for me.
But, yeah, you would have conversations. Of course you'd have conversations, but when push comes to shove and she says, no, Mum, I need you to help me here, I need you to cover for me, would you do it?
Well, as I say, it would depend. If she's in a really scary situation...
I'm going to have to push you on this one, Penny.
If she's in a really scary situation
have to push you.
and terrified and doesn't have a choice, I would help her at that moment if she needed to be rescued.
I'm taking that as a no.
And she could come to my house, you know, and then we'll find a way to get away from that husband. But you've got the grandchildren involved. They're, you know, that's my kind of like...
Liv, you've got no morals. What do you think? Full moon. I mean, usually she has
it's true. They're pretty loose at the best of times.
But you fit in here.
And on that note, I am a ride or die, so I would help my friends, my family. I don't have kids, so I don't know what that feeling is like, but I imagine if it's the way I feel about people I love now, it's like, yeah, I would do most things for them, because I'm that friend. I always see my friend's point in it, or my sister's point in something. But I would like to think I wouldn't, like, help them, like, long-term, because I just think that for my daughter, that's just not a very nice life. Like, no one likes living a double life. It's very, like, draining, actually, even if you've got someone helping you. That's no quality of life, and it's not right for anyone involved. So I'd help to a point, but then I'd be like, come on, what's the plan? Because no one can live like this. And I think cheating is very damaging to everyone involved on different levels. So, yeah, it would be...
Would your mum cover for you, do you think?
With Brad, no.
Not with Brad?
No, because she loves Brad.
She might cover for Brad?
It's more plausible, to be fair. Yeah. But in the past, when I've been, like, kind of between boyfriends, I've been doing I call it, like, it's a bit of an F1 car situation. We're kind of changing over.
Switching lanes.
Yeah. We're getting someone off the bench. She's kind of helped in that situation.
She's in the pit stop.
She's in the pits with me. So she's helped, but she wouldn't long-term help me facilitate an affair.
OK, Katie?
Yeah, I mean, we've all experienced an overlap. And I definitely think my loyalty would lie with my child. And I think whenever you hear the word cheating, it's really easy to become judgmental and say, well, that's immoral.
Yeah.
But there's 2 people in a relationship. Most people don't cheat in a happy relationship. And it takes 2 of you to work at it. So people cheat sometimes for a valid reason, even though it's the wrong thing to do. A lot of women are trapped in marriages because of finances or maybe some kind of abuse that isn't physical to the eye, you know, that can be something that's very difficult. So I think, like you, I would absolutely lie for my child and facilitate, but with the warning to them, you need an exit strategy. I'm not going to be doing this for, like, years and years. And I will help you with that exit strategy.
I think you do... Well, not all parents, but, I mean, most parents want their child to be happy, don't they?
Yeah.
And you maybe do things that are not technically right, and I do agree with you, Penny. I mean, obviously, it's not a good thing to do. It's not really helping anyone in the situation, but... Well, I don't know, when it's your kid, you can talk yourself into something because you want them to be happy. They're telling you this makes them happy, and it's very difficult to go against it. And also, if they're an adult, you know... Are you lecturing them about what their choices are or not?
I think they're coming to your they're coming to the parents, aren't they? Not like their best friend, help me out. They're coming to the parents. So, yes, protect me. And they know you're going to help them. But at the same time, they want some grounded advice at the end of the day. Someone that's going to look out for them long term for their own sake, you know.
Yeah.
The other thing, though, the point you make, Katie, sometimes there's no reason that you're not happy in a relationship. It doesn't have to be that somebody's done something awful, or, you know, you can be in a happy, you know, it could be a nice guy, you have a nice home, a nice job, nice kids.
It's called divorce,
Indeed.
not affair.
Indeed. Good point, Penny. Well done.